Hello, I'm wbz-tv meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I've got your forecast for the next several days. And let's first start off with the daylight tracker. This is a big day because it establishes a trend. The trend is for later sunsets. Today's sunset, although it's still 4:11 like yesterday, in terms of seconds, it's a few seconds later than yesterday. So we're establishing that trend. We're going in the right direction for later and later sunsets now until we get to about June 26th. I believe that's the latest sunset of the upcoming year. In any event, that's psychological because it feels better to hear that yeah, the sunsets are getting later. And by February 3rd, we're up to 5:01, so that's an improvement, even though we're going through the dead of winter with perhaps cold and storms from time to time. On January 3rd, though, we have the latest sunrise. So even though the sunsets are getting later, the sunrises are also getting later, and the net is we're still losing daylight, and we'll be still losing daylight until December 21st, overall total daylight. So that's the deal on the daylight tracker. Let's talk about the consecutive dry days that we've had. And we're up from, started on December 3rd, we had a couple of snow flurries in there. And we're probably going to go through Tuesday, and we'll have some more snow showers on Wednesday. Certainly no big storms coming up here until the end of the week, but this is the longest stretch of dry weather we've had since way back from August 24th to September 5th. Now, over the last 10 years, we've had quite a bit of snow in Boston. In fact, 7 of the last 10 years have produced above average snowfall. The average is right around 43.7 inches, something like that. But last year we had 60 inches. Of course, you know the big year when you had the snow blitz in 2015. We'll see what happens this year. We are still predicting above average amounts of snow, even though hardly anything has happened in Boston, only 1/10 of an inch. But it was on this date last year, 1 year ago today, when Boston had its first 1 inch of snow. It typically happens on average on December 11th. We had it a little bit early last year on December 9th, but it was more than an inch. It was 5.8 inches of snow. You can enter our snowfall contest. You can enter through the end of this month. Go to cbsboston.com/contest. Guess how much snow will fall officially at Logan Airport in Boston through the end of April. And if you come up to precisely up to the 1/10 of an inch and you win, you'll win a season pass next year to Wachusett Mountain. So go to cbsboston.com/contest for all the details and how to enter. But in terms of snow, there's going to be big snow is piling up here in the higher elevations of western, central western and northwestern portions of North Carolina into southern portions of Virginia. That's where most of the snow is going to be happening today. Some places get more than 2 inches from this storm here, just cold enough air coming down from the north to produce the snow there. But meantime, we're talking about thunderstorms which may be approaching Hard Rock Stadium down there at Miami Gardens as we get closer to the kickoff time as the Pats face the Dolphins today. Looks like lots of clouds for that game during the kickoff, but probably some sunny breaks. The chance of a shower or thunderstorm is there, but it looks like the chances will be decreasing once the game starts. It looks like the chances are higher before the game begins. Speaking of football, over at Gillette Stadium, that's what we're seeing today, a lot of high cloudness, which will be filtering our sunshine today as we see temperatures going up to 36 to 38 for highs this afternoon in eastern Mass, low to middle 30s in central Mass. Low temperatures tonight will be in the upper teens and lower 20s. Except 32 in Nantucket. There'll be places where it is chillier in some of these usual low-lying spots that are typically colder than others, down in the teens. And high temperatures tomorrow across the nation will be, once again, much of the country's on the cold side with below average temperatures. And this time the cold air will be shooting down through much of Florida as well, only 62 at Orlando tomorrow compared to the 80 to 82 there today. We will see a lot of high cloudiness coming up from this system going out to sea today. Most of it is thin here in southern New England, but we'll still see some of it. It will be filtering the sunshine somewhat as the system produces some snow showers across the northern mountains tonight. And then we have basically a nice sunny day coming out for tomorrow. So that system comes along. There's the snow showers in the northern mountains. There goes the storm straight out to sea. We'll be watching for the next upstream system to dive down into southeastward towards New England to produce some scattered snow showers over New York State, and eventually hooking up with some moisture from the Atlantic to produce some scattered snow showers here on Wednesday afternoon, especially over the coastal plain. So putting it all together for 7 days is just plain cold weather, below average temperatures right on through Thursday. And it looks like snow showers likely on Wednesday, especially over the coastal plain. Then it warms up by Friday, and as it warms up, the risk of showers comes in. It'll be rain showers, and it looks like wet weather will be here next Saturday. That's your forecast for now. Have a great week.